Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bigfry, and today I want to talk to you guys about XDefiant, the brand new Tom Clancy hero shooter being made by, obviously, Ubisoft. It is now currently in this closed, I guess, like pre-alpha technical testing right now. Now, I can't talk about my experiences with the game because obviously it's under NDA. There are a couple of YouTubers out there, mainly guys like Drifter, who were given special treatment because I guess they did consulting on the game because they're obviously shooter fanatics, and they helped with kind of the inception of the game from what Drifter says wireframe up until kind of where we're at right now. So I can't talk about my experiences with the game, but I do want to talk about the gameplay that Drifter has uploaded because I think there's a lot to kind of break down with what we're seeing now with some raw gameplay. If you guys like the video, leave a like on it and subscribe for more. We just hit 229,000 on our way to 230, and I'd love to see 300K by the end of the year. But before we do that, this isn't a sponsored video. I do want to announce that we are doing a game jam. You guys can go to the website for more information, but basically this is a way for me to give back and set up something that game developers can create cool shit and potentially win a cash prize. I'm in a position now because of you guys watching where I can put up a little bit of my money and do something cool for the game devs in my community. I always talk a lot of shit towards scammers and asset flippers and everything else, and I know I have a lot of developers who watch the channel, and this is a great opportunity for me to give back to that side of my community. If you want more information, you can go to the link down in the description and the top pinned comment, and make sure you guys are in the Discord because that's where we're going to be handling all of the game jam stuff after the initial application, which is done on my website. Let's get back and talk about XDefiant. Now, obviously, what you guys are seeing on screen here is pre-alpha gameplay. They, always subject to change. Ubisoft has done something a little bit different here. Now, I don't know when XDefiant is coming out, but this does look and potentially feel like a pre-alpha. It does not look and or feel like it should have eyes on it at all at this point. From everything that I'm seeing in this video, the time to kill looks just incredibly long. Multiple bullets to take people down. In Drifter's gameplay, you can see like shotguns and snipers are obviously like 1 to 2 shot kill, but watching him shoot the RPK, he's got a little holographic sight on there. Characters that he's shooting at are taking, 6, 7 shots, 6, 7 little hit markers to actually take down. And on one of the kills here, you actually see at the bottom, assists count as kills, which means he actually didn't get the kill. He put 6 shots into the person that he was shooting at, and somebody else actually took that kill, which means they took minimum 7 to 8 shots to take out. Even by like Call of Duty standards at this point, that's just insanely long. This game is not a Tom Clancy game in the slightest. It is an arcade shooter, but even that, like, that's getting to like Halo fucking overshield level of bullet sponginess. And as Drifter pointed out, this is set like pretty far into the Division timeline, so they're relating a lot of things back to the Division. Division's obviously an RPG, bullet sponginess comes with the territory. This, on the other hand, I feel like it needs to be tweaked, just from everything that I am seeing from other gameplay. Now, one thing I do like is there is, primary, secondary, you can unlock attachments for all of these weapons as well. I do like that sort of customization. At this point, that's pretty much standard for FPS across the board, unless you're going for that old school feel, Counter-Strike or whatever else. And one thing to note is every single loadout is separate from your character's abilities. So if you wanted to play like the healer class, you could do that with like a sniper rifle, SMG, M4, or whatever else you find in the game. Now, at this point in time, this game does look rough. I have a feeling, just based on everything that I'm seeing, that Ubisoft is going to put this game out sometime within the next, I'm going to say 6 or 7 months. I could actually see them doing a huge open beta at the end of the year and then releasing this game in February to try and mimic the hype that Apex Legends had brought. When Apex dropped, it was a free-to-play game, and it came out in February when not a lot of games are coming out. I could see Ubisoft trying to pull that here as well. Now, this game does not look like a next-gen experience. From the animations to the textures to the way they're even designing the maps, the lane gameplay here is kind of more, I would say, linear in a sense. Just looking at it, it doesn't look like a 3 lane type of system. It looks like you can kind of weave in and out of them, but it still looks like it feels really linear to move around these maps. They're very static, not a lot going on. Now, I understand that this is going to be a free-to-play title, and I do recognize the fact that there will be a player base for this game. Not sure how big or how much this game is going to take off, but I do think there is going to be a group of people that jump into a game like this and could have some fun. I know that I have a lot of old school Ghost Recon and Rainbow Six fans that watch the channel. We're obviously not the target demographic for this game. When I saw the trailers and we saw them little snippets of gameplay, I knew it wasn't up my alley, and I knew it wasn't up any of your guys' alley. And just watching, I wish I could play in this technical test, but just watching this gameplay and looking around, it's definitely not for me. I do recognize that there will be people who play this game because, yeah, it's a free-to-play game. And a lot of gamers are going to flock to that because, well, you don't have to pay for it. But I do think, realistically, from everything I'm seeing here, you are going to be getting what you pay for. There are people that love bullet spongy arena shooters like this. I'm just not one of them. I really love Call of Duty, especially what Modern Warfare did with playing Search and Destroy. Modern Warfare, I personally think that from animation to weapon sounds to map design, I thought that Modern Warfare took it up a notch in terms of quality when it comes to like a loadout military class-based FPS. This just looks like such a downgrade from what I thought Modern Warfare put out there. Everyone is comparing this game to Call of Duty. Man, I don't know about all that. I personally think Call of Duty is still the better quality title. Looking at this game versus what I saw and played in Black Ops Cold War, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel like I might actually choose to play Cold War over something like this. This game just does nothing for me with the shields and all the different abilities, the active camos and everything else. It's another churn and burn title that I think a lot of people are going to jump into, play a couple of games, and then fucking dip. The developers have said that they want this game to have legs and that they welcome criticism. They think that criticism is what's going to help build this game further. I don't think they should have had an NDA on this test. I think they should allow everybody to jump in and give you that constructive feedback. If this game is still very far in the future where they could work on it for another, 2 years or something like that, I open it up. Open up this fucking pit and let's get the criticism out there. Keeping it behind an NDA at this point and then giving it to guys like Drifter who like 1.5 million subs, like people are going to see it regardless. What are you hiding at this point? We see the gameplay. All the NDA is doing is now trying to get all of the criticism to be focused into your forums, which I don't think is the best way to do it because I think only the active of actives are going to go to that forum and give feedback. I think a lot of people are just going to jump in, play, and if they don't like it, they're just going to fucking leave. They can't talk about it. They're going to tell their friends, and you have a problem on your hands. It's a really weird way to, I wouldn't say market the game, but to actually want to gather that feedback, not allowing the public to talk about it. Very, very strange call, but after seeing the game, I can understand it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What do you guys think about the premise behind XDefiant? We can't talk about the game. It's not like anybody has played it or anything like that, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts below on XDefiant. And any aspiring game devs that are in my community that watch these videos, please go over, join the game jam, join our Discord, get connected with the community, and let's see what you guys can do. I'm so excited to announce that first game jam and give back to my community in that way while setting up something and funding something that can allow you guys to create some pretty cool shit. My name is Bigfry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.